All right, switching gears now. As I alluded to before we went to the break, we are going to be speaking about Diwali in Tobago and find out how it's done in Tobago and if there are any differences now in the pandemic and any differences between how it's celebrated in Tobago versus Trinidad. And to do that with me this morning is Seeta Beepath, who's the spokesperson for the Tobago Hindu Society. Good morning, Seeta.
Good morning, Carrie.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here this morning. So we are speaking Diwali in Tobago, and my first question is, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected the celebrations this year?
Well, this year, the pandemic has affected us tremendously because we have to cancel our celebrations because due to the gatherings, we cannot have a crowd of less than 10 people.
Right.
Or within that range, because Diwali time, a lot of people come out to see the lights, especially with children and stuff. So we cannot have gatherings at this time.
Now, speaking
so
of
we will have to cancel our celebration.
So you're canceling the entire celebration, but speaking of the lights and other practices usually done for Diwali, is there any difference between how Diwali is celebrated in Trinidad versus how it's celebrated in Tobago with regard to the light displays, the turnout, and the activities?
Right. So according to your question, the lights display, the activities, the turnouts, our turnout has been tremendously great over a period of years, 28 years. It has been really great. However, our light displays in the beginning, it was great, but it was not as it is now. It was then. It is not as it was then, because we now have to use the Gulf City Mall. For the past 5 years, we have been using the mall, so that restricts us from using bamboos on the grass and on the outside of our program.
Right.
So we do not have a lot of light displays, whereas we just have a few deers placed around the entrance and on a table, and have other designs on the floor. So we do not have as much displays as Trinidad would have for all their celebrations. And our activities, we have pick up and we have Diwali Queen competitions. So we have adult competition and kids as well. So the female, we will crown the adult as queen, and we will choose appropriate selective child in our community, and we will give her the Diwali Queen for the kids section.
What about in practicing Hindus' private homes? Do they also put up diyas and things as well, or is it not practiced as much in the homes in Tobago?
Yes, lighting diyas is practiced in Tobago in every home, every Hindu home. It is practiced even in my home. It is also practiced. We light diyas in our family alongside our doorways and even in our porches. We would not do it as vast as Trinidad because we do not have that amount of space, but we do light our diyas when it comes to Diwali around the home and inside the home as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Does the Hindu Society in Tobago usually observe the full 5 days of Diwali?
Yes, we do observe the full 5 days in our own way, because all of us are working people, so we have to sacrifice our time out from Sunday to Sunday to make this available to us as a group. We work together in everything.
And what about the worship part of it?
Yes, the worship part of it, we make time and we do our puja. We light our diyas as well. We do our fasting as well.
And for the past 28 years, well, I don't know if you would have been involved in it for the past 28 years, but, what are some of the memorable moments, within the Hindu Society in Tobago?
Well, the memorable moments to me and to most of us is having received the land for our temple from the Tobago House of Assembly. that is a few years back from now, 2000, in the year 2014, 2007, somewhere about there.
Okay.
We have received the land to start building. However, we have construction ongoing.
Right.
Due to the pandemic, we have to pause for a little while, so we will resume shortly. And in that sense, when we do finish and complete our temple, we will have more land space for our deers.
Wonderful, wonderful. And well, you know, the pandemic has put so many things to a hold, but I think in some cases it does offer opportunity to work on things and improve them. What improvements do you think can be made with regard to the Diwali celebrations in Tobago, you know, for next year?
Well, in terms of upgrades, I have been planning and I have been working with someone for dance classes. So I am starting Bharatnatyam classes in Tobago. So that is one start for us because I have received a scholarship from the High Commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago, the Indian High Commissioner. So I went on a scholarship for 3 years to learn Bharatnatyam in India in 2011 and came back in 2014. So I have been having my process ongoing. So I have now have the opportunity to start my class. So I am now going to start my class from January. Hopefully the pandemic does not continue.
Well, yeah, hopefully we do see, I don't know, a vaccine that would prove safe and effective in the next coming months, hopefully. But with that, I want to say Happy Diwali to you and the Hindu community in Tobago. I'm saying it early because I don't know if I'll see you before then. And,
Thank you.
know, I just want to say thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much, Carrie, and a happy Diwali to Trinidad and Tobago. Shubh Diwali.
Shubh Diwali. Thank you so much, Seeta Beepath. She is the spokesperson for the Tobago Hindu Society. And we're speaking about the observations in Tobago when it comes to Diwali.